I always find it interesting when guys aren't from Central Ohio, but they come back to Central Ohio again and again. What is it about this community that you still want to be a part of?
I mean, yeah, me just being a kid from Georgia, coming up here and playing from Ohio State, seeing, how much everybody loves Ohio State football. So I had to come back and, of course, just try to, do my part in the community. I love doing stuff like this, love helping the community out, and just love making impact, especially in kids' lives. So it's awesome coming back here.
For the first time in a long time, there's a quarterback competition at Ohio State. You've seen these guys before, at least in practice. What do you make of the breakdown in Columbus post-Justin Fields?
I mean, yeah. Those guys, they've, of course, came in together, and those guys are both great quarterbacks. They're both smart, and they're both really talented. So, I know Coach Jay's going to have a tough decision when he's choosing his starting quarterback. CJ and Jack, and even Kyle, I saw him throw in the spring. I mean, they're all great, all talented, so it should be fun for sure.
Give me your impressions of each of those guys from what you saw last year, and maybe what really you saw of Kyle.
I mean, like I said, all of them are talented, all of them are great. CJ, of course, he's big, he's big body, he's strong arm. Jack, he throws a great ball. And Kyle, I haven't seen much of Kyle, of course, because I wasn't here with Kyle, but I heard Kyle's a hard worker. I heard he's a dog, so I'm excited for all of them.
Justin, what kind of advice would you give to them, and not just them, maybe some of these kids that want to be Ohio State quarterbacks?
Yeah, I mean, for the quarterbacks, definitely, just trust the process. Control what they can control, keep working. Of course, no matter what happens, no matter who wins the starting job, anything can happen. In terms of it takes one play for them to be the guy up next. So, and then for the kids out here, really just having fun. I mean, that's the whole part of today is about having fun. Learning something and taking something home. So.
This is the first time we've talked to you since being a Chicago Bear. It's a similar, passionate fan base. They've longed for a quarterback. Yeah. Your thoughts on the landing spot in Chicago?
Yeah, I mean, I love it in Chicago. So I've only been to Chicago before I got drafted one time, and I really wasn't even in the city. But the city is nice. Of course, the fan base is crazy about their Bears. So I mean, I definitely feel the love from the fan base, and the coaches are great. Everybody's great at the organization. So I'm definitely excited.
It was a whirlwind a couple of years for you at Ohio State. Any chance to kind of put it in perspective, kind of think back about what these 2 years meant to you?
I mean, not really as a football term, but every time I come back in here, just hang out with my old teammates, I always just tell them how much I miss it. So I'm just making sure that they don't take this time for granted, and I mean just really, I guess, take advantage of these times that they have with each other, and really just cherish that time, because I was thinking about it yesterday, hanging out with them. I was like, I really miss college. Like I miss being around these guys, and just really hanging out with them. So yeah.
You could have come back.
I could have came back. I already know.
Your legacy's interesting because the numbers are eye-popping. You helped save the season in many ways. When you look back, how do you want to be remembered at Ohio State?
I just want to be remembered as a quarterback, a teammate that was always there for his guys, always there for his teammates, and always willing to do whatever. Not necessarily on the field stuff. Of course, I want to be remembered as a great player, but that's not the most important thing to me. The most important thing to me is what kind of person I am, and how did I affect other people. So that's kind of how I want to be remembered the most.
Last question, guys.
Justin, a lot of campers talked about how they might migrate from their old teams now, Bengals, Browns fans, to be a Bears fan.
Yeah,
how do you feel that you might have a lot more fans in Columbus now that are going to be following you as you continue your career in the NFL?
I feel good. The more fans that we can get, the better. So I'm just going to try to convert all these kids to be Bears fans for sure. All of them.
You were unfazed at seeing.
Last question, guys.
I mean,
yeah.
all that stuff. How were you able to do that? What was it like for you?
Past experiences from me being at Georgia, me not wanting it to work out the way it did. I don't let stuff that I can't control faze me. I mean, I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. So whatever cards I'm dealt, you just got to deal with those cards. Just put your head down and work, and just whatever situation you're in, just work and make the most out of it.
All right, thanks, guys. Let's go.
Awesome.
Appreciate you guys.
Everything we did is